Hi, my dear friends. Today I have from Ukraine one of maritime leaders, Captain Alex Sagadyak. Captain Alex is CEO of Olivia Marine,
Olivia Marine.
one of the renowned maritime company in Odessa. So, Captain Alex, first of all, taking opportunity, I would like to wish you the Day of Seafarers, for whom we are working, and who are supporting our life.
Yeah, thank you so much, all of us. We are former seamen, so the same to you. All the best to you and to your seafarers as well who connected to your company.
Yeah. Captain Alex, can you tell me about yourself, uh, your background, whether you have graduated from Odessa State Maritime or any maritime academy, how you start your career, how you come from seafarers, your profession to shore. Can you describe?
Yes, of course. I graduated from, we call it now Maritime Academy, but those time it was Maritime School, Odessa High Engineering Maritime School, a Maritime College, like we call it sometimes, in 1988. And then started my career with training ships. So I spent around 7 years in training ships as an officer and then chief officer, and was promoted to captain's position. But I became a captain on foreign flagged vessel finally, and spent a couple of years as a captain, and then continue my career ashore in crewing company. And already I am more than 20 years connected to crewing business and some other maritime business. Actually, I tried almost everything in maritime industry because I worked as a general manager of port agency, liner agency. Even I had some chartering brokers in my company, and even I was a general manager of ecological company in Odessa port. It was quite interesting experience. So, and at the same time, I um, came back. Not say came back to the roots, but came back to school, but as a lecturer. So I continue my career with the Maritime University as a lecturer, training students, cadets, and also some managers of the companies, because I'm also lecturing in postgraduate institute. So share my experience, share my knowledge with the people who want to go deeper into science, into maritime industry. And also what I'm proud of, that already 20 years I'm I'm an expert of International Maritime Organization. It's very interesting experience as well, which I also try to implement in my job, because it gives deeper knowledge of the conventions, deeper knowledge of some other countries, by the way, because it gives the opportunity to travel, to communicate with the people of various nationalities. Interesting. It's very interesting. Sorry,
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, now you
Sorry.
can hear.
Yeah.
Mr. Alex, tell me what challenges you are facing now due to war with seafarers.
Oh, of course, the most important, the most difficult is to find the seafarers who can leave the country. Speaking frankly, we have the law which allows the seafarers to go out, but in fact it doesn't work. At least it doesn't work in full, because from some areas seafarers can leave the country, in some areas like Odessa they cannot, especially now after implementation of the well-known law. So they can't leave, and we can operate with only the seafarers who are abroad. But of course it is more sophisticated scheme because you have to find them, you have to take into account all their circumstances, because the people relocated to absolutely unknown environment, and in every particular case we are facing new challenges because all countries are different, and seafarers might have various difficulties depending on the country, on the particular country. Someone needs money, another man needs residence permit, etc., etc., etc. Even such as simple things like education of the children. They cannot simply give them education. They have to support them. They have to go with them to school or to university.
Yeah. Captain Alex, what you how you appreciate Ukrainian government decision to not extend seaman book or passport of seafarer who are abroad?
To my opinion, it is not so clever decision, because it of course it causes difficulties, especially for the seafarers. But seafarers, it is a key workers, it is key industry, as International Maritime Organization said. But to my opinion, it's not the fault of the government only. It's also a fault of some organizations connected to the seafarers, like trade unions, because they had to be more active, let's say, in promoting seafaring, in promoting, let's say, seafarer status in front of the government. Because actually now everybody knows, everybody discussing that, okay, seafarers bring a lot of money to Ukraine, but what is happening in fact? In fact, majority lives abroad, and in fact, they are not bringing now money inside of Ukraine. Why? Just because they are afraid to come here, because they afraid they will not allowed to go out again for their job. That's why they stay somewhere in Europe, or not only in Europe, by the way, all over the world, and spend their money, spend their wages in the country of residence. Of course, it's logic. What I can say.
What you say about the 45 days Euro Union requirement?
Which requirement, sorry?
45 days. The seafarer, they have to be in country 45 days and then they have to leave country.
Yeah. You mean in some European countries, correct?
Yeah, 45 days.
It depends, but the rules are the rules. But I think if we are saying that this is international business and everybody is interested in it, all countries interested in shipping, of course, because it's not the profit of just only one country, it is mutual profit of all over the world. So I think it is necessary to implement some regulations concerning all seafarers, not depending on nationality. And if you are a seafarer, so it should be some flexible laws, because it is very difficult to plan vacations exactly of 40, 45 days or 90 days like some countries requires. So I think it's not practical, and it's not a good
Yeah,
It's not good
okay,
for
Captain
seafarers.
Alex, what solution you see? Because you have a lot of experience in maritime, including interaction with seafarers. As you say that unions are here, but they are not supporting seafarers. Yes?
They are supporting, but I think it is necessary to have better cooperation,
Yeah, better
collaboration with the
cooperation with
government.
government, and they have to more interact with government, and they have to highlight government what is the best way, because government is not aware about seafaring profession, right? There is
You're right. You're fully right.
lack of professionalism. Therefore,
Yes.
we are here, union are here to do. Yes, of course, they all are, making handicap,
Yeah.
because they say that war is going on, wait. For what wait? You want to eat today and tomorrow also. Yeah. So,
Yes, sure, sure.
we
You're
have to
fully
not
right.
wait for war. We have to see what best can be done for seafarer, because I am dedicating my whole life for seafarers, working day and night to have for them fair and square dealing. Therefore, I need leaders like you who are supporting seafarers, who has experience with seafarers. Because I don't mind union or trade or whatever. I support everyone, but I not support when there is a unfairness with seafarer.
Of course, of
Even
course.
I have dedicated my one a book and name Seafarers. You live in my heart.
Yes, yes, you're absolutely right. And this is the problem. Yes, it is better to say that government is not some kind of evil people who simply doesn't want to give the permission to
Yeah,
seafarers.
we have to highlight them. We have to show
Yes,
them
yes.
way.
I yeah, I quite often visit in Kiev and have a talks because we have our crewing association in Ukraine. So as a members of our association, we had meetings with the maritime administration, with members of parliament, and I see that there are some willing to do something to develop maritime industry in Ukraine, but lack of knowledge, it is something unbelievable. Even the people who want to do something, they don't know very simple things, that this is not a train which has a schedule, this is a ship, and the ship closely connected to the weather conditions, etc. It might delay. It's not possible to say to seafarer, okay, we release you for 90 days and then go back to Ukraine day by day in day. No, it's not possible, because ship might delay, ship might be detained somewhere, ship might be have some need some repair or something else, or simply the seafarer who must return to country, he doesn't have his substitute. It's also possible, because we are all people. That's why I think it is necessary to collaborate with the government more closely, trying to explain
Yeah,
step by step, to explain the necessity of some better attention to the seafarers.
yeah.
They are doing really great job, and we have to support them.
100%, 100%. And I'm there to support, and thank you for your such passion to maritime industry, and especially to seafarers. Thank you very much, Captain Alex. It was great talk to you. And again, I wish you all the best for Seafarer Day. Take care. All the best.
Thank you so much for your invitation. It was a great pleasure.